Hi, I'm Amy Lutz, and I'm reading The Juggler of Our Lady, a medieval legend adapted by R.O. Bleckman, a sort of Christmas story. Cantalbert was a juggler. Every morning, he would walk to town with his equipment, unpack his discs, balancing chair, hoops and balls, and juggle. He tried new and difficult tricks, but nobody paid any attention to him. Cantalbert was unhappy. He wanted his juggling to reform the world, but nobody would pay attention to him. He realized the world would never change, and his pink and cocoa hoops and discs and balls would mean nothing. Nothing at all. If only he were a monk. He would live in a warm room and have friends and feed the birds. Cantalbert was accepted to the monastery, and he immediately changed into a fresh robe and ate his first meal in the monastery. All the brothers said Latin prayers. The meal concluded with the singing of the Agnus Dei. Then Cantalbert visited the brothers in their cubicles. One brother copied manuscripts, and another painted frescoes. Others taught children the gospel, and wrote poems to the Virgin, and carved Madonnas, and cooked, and composed music. But Cantalbert could neither paint, copy, teach, sculpt, write, cook, or compose. He could not even say an Ave Maria or sing an Agnus Dei. He was useless. He could do nothing. Then Cantalbert tried to copy manuscripts. He tried to paint frescoes. He tried to teach the gospel. The brothers complained of Cantalbert to the abbot, but the abbot permitted him to remain among them if he would do odd jobs for the monastery. He shoveled the snow, carried the groceries, swept the floors, and washed the windows. Soon it began to snow heavily, and Christmas grew near. All the brothers retired to their cubicles and prepared their Christmas presents to honor the Virgin. The writers wrote, the stone carvers carved, the cook cooked, the poet poeticized, the composer composed, the painter painted, but Cantalbert did not know what to do. Weeks went by, and finally Christmas arrived. Everybody went to the chapel to present gifts to the Virgin. But Cantalbert went last because he had nothing to give. The cook was the first to present his gift. He gave Mary a cake, the Church Triumphant. Brother Maurice read Mary a Latin poem he had composed. Brother Armand presented the Virgin with the smallest illuminated Bible ever made. Brother Fulbert dedicated his choral work to the Virgin. Brother Guillaume gave Mary a triptych of the Virgin and the Donor. And Brother Thomas presented his ivory carving, the Christ Child. But Cantalbert had nothing he could give. That night, when all the monks were asleep, Cantalbert tiptoed into the chapel. Tiptoe, 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 tiptoe. And he juggled all night to entertain Mary. When morning came, the brothers ran to the chapel to admire their gifts again. Insane! Scandalous! Monstrous! Desecration! Mad! Then Cantalbert collapsed from exhaustion. And we see a hand coming down from rays of light, offering Cantalbert a rose. And Cantalbert gets up, holding the rose, and he prays. The end.